If you talk the talk, you gotta walk the walk. I don't know what you thought, but I've been taught by Yahuwah, by Yahuwah. I say by Yahuwah, you know the all should die, and now y'all all should cry, because the real is back. I say the real is back. I took L's, that's facts, and yet still stand.
Let's go to the New Testament, okay? Let's go to the book of Matthew, chapter 1. This is easy. This is easy, though. Okay? Easy. Okay? Now, we're in Matthew, chapter 1. Keep your hand in the book of Isaiah, because we ain't done. We're going back. I'm going to start, and I'm going to pick up at verse number 20. It says, "But while he thought on these things, behold, the angel of the Lord appeared unto him in a dream, saying, Joseph, thou son of David, fear not to take unto thee Mary thy wife, for that which is conceived in her is of the Holy Ghost." Now listen to this. "And she shall bring forth a son, and thou shalt call his name Jesus, for he shall save his people from their sins." Now all of this was done that it might be fulfilled, which was spoken by the Lord, by the prophet, saying, "Behold, a virgin shall be with child, and shall bring forth a son, and they shall call his name Emmanuel," which is being interpreted, God is with us. Okay, now let's go back to the prophecy. Okay, let's read it again, because what we're trying to figure out is, where is the prophecy that this son, this child that's supposedly born by this virgin, is going to save their people from their sins? Where's that prophecy at? That is nowhere contained in nothing we just read. It clearly says, and I'm going to read it again. "Therefore Yahuwah shall give you a sign. Behold, a virgin shall conceive and bear him a son, and call him Emmanuel. Butter and honey shall he eat." Who? This child. Okay? "Butter and honey shall he eat, that he may know to refuse the evil and choose the good. For before the child should know to refuse good and evil," what? He's going to save his people from his sins. Okay? This is the child that's good. Come on, man. For before the child shall what? Save his people from their sins. I mean, like, it's madness. "For before the child shall know to refuse the evil and choose the good, the land that thou harvest shall be forsaken of both of their king." So how does this apply to anything during the days and times they claim Jesus walked the earth? And we know it's speaking about this time, because if we drop down, let's stay in here in verse 20, okay? Stay in Isaiah chapter 7. Let's just jump down to verse 20. It says, "In the same day shall Yahuwah shave with the razor that is hired, namely by them beyond the river, by the king of Assyria, the head and the hair of the feet, and it shall also consume the beard. And it shall come to pass in that day that a man shall nourish a young cow and 2 sheep, and it shall come to pass for the abundance of milk that they shall give, they shall eat butter, for butter and honey shall everyone eat that's left in the land." Speaking about these days and times. So where is the prophecy that the golden child is coming and he's going to save all of mankind from their sin? That's not here. So what other chapter and verse do they have to support that? They have none. Okay, so as I told you, this is light work. This is easy. It don't take no 3 and 4 hours to break this down. What are they studying? You're going to spend a two and three. This is why we don't need to spend all this time on Betula and Alma. It doesn't matter. Because if y'all want to say it's speaking about a virgin, it's exclusively a virgin, well, we know this virgin lived during this time period and had a child during this time period. And the child that she had didn't come to save nobody from no sins. Okay? That son was a sign to show that before he got old enough to know right from wrong, those 2 kings will get their hat handed to him. And I just showed you in the book where it happened at, and the Father fulfilled his word when he said Ephraim is not going to be a people in 65 years. It happened. Okay, the king Hoshea was the end of the northern kingdom when they went into captivity. Okay, and it happened during what? The days and times of Ahaz, letting you know that what? It happened during that time period. Simple as that. It's easy. Okay, now what the problem is, as I explained to you, is that the first branch of Christendom was the Gnostics, and then the Roman Catholics took over after that. Okay, So the Gnostics did not believe in the literal thing. Everything is all. Whenever you hear these people and see these teachers, they don't even understand this themselves. This is why I gotta teach this to you and break it down. They don't even understand that they follow a Gnostic way of thought and a way of teaching. Anytime like they'll do stuff like this. Oh, they'll run you to the book of Genesis with Adam. I mean, not with Adam, but with Abraham and Isaac, and say, see, when Abraham was going to sacrifice Isaac and the father saved him, this is a mirror or an image of what was going to happen with that's Gnostic teaching and a way of thought. Nowhere in the book of Genesis does it say that this is what that the Messiah that's coming is going to be sacrificed like this. It doesn't say that he's going to die for everybody's sins. He's going to be moving through the earth being a miracle, a healer, a miracle worker, healing people. None of that is there. Those are private interpretations, but they don't even understand this, but this is where they get it from. So when the Catholics get on the scene, they have to try to get that virgin birth in there because this is what they're worshiping. The Black Madonna. Okay? Now, go with me to the book of Luke. And this is what I'm going to finish up at. Okay? Because you got to know and understand this. And stop them hypocrites right in their tracks. They ain't talking about nothing. Can't do nothing with nothing I'm teaching. That false prophet vessel running around thinking he like that, trying to steal all my sauce and all my drip, trying to sound like me and all type of stuff, man. You ain't nothing like me. You know what I'm saying? You can't break this thing down. It's taking you 3 hours. Come on, man. You like an old dinosaur computer, man. I'm working with in a solid state drive. I'm moving fast. You know what I'm saying? And efficiently and effectively. You know what I'm saying? Now, go with me to the book of Luke.